Good evening, Adele here. It's lovely to see you again. So, tonight we were talking about your attractor factor. So, how does this affect your business? What do you think the attractor factor is? And I would like to sort of combine some psychology tonight to know what your attractor factor is and how vitally important this is when you have a business. What do you think it means? Let me know what you think it means now when I say an attractor factor. And have you looked at your own attractor factor? What's important about the attractor factor, do you think? So does it excite you when I'm talking about the attractor factor, or are you curious? Or don't you give a damn? That's what I'd like to know, because it tells me more about you and your business by how you react to what I'm telling you. Right, so if you don't know me already, my name's Adele Booth, and I help people to take the businesses online using social media, leveraging social media, and to get more sales leads and customers coming your way. So I'm talking about the attractor factor tonight, and human psychology, and how we need human-to-human contact in all our businesses. Our human-to-human interactions are so important in business, wouldn't you agree? And this is not just a load of old tosh. We do have influential factors throughout evolution, and we're looking at human psychology today, and we do have instinctual, biological and societal influences when we're looking at the attractor factor. Okay, so have you ever felt alone? Can you remember a time when you felt alone? What was the situation? How did you feel in that time when you felt alone? And do you know what brought you out of that feeling of being alone? All right. What stopped you from feeling lonely? This is really important because humans do need groups to thrive. Yeah, families, groups, they need to feel belonging to something. We can't survive on our own, and we also follow leaders. Okay, so we class leaders as being alpha. Okay, the alphas, a bit like the alpha female, alpha male. Yeah, we could be alpha males, we are alpha females, pat leaders. Okay, so the alphas are more dominant, aren't they? They're stronger, they want to protect, they may have their own rules, they radiate this optimism, and they don't tolerate any disrespectfulness, they don't tolerate shit. They love and protect people, and they love themselves, and they're of great value to other people. Yeah, so no wonder we follow leaders, right? Yeah, and they are attractive. That's what the attraction is because they are valuable to us. Yeah, so who do you think is an alpha leader out there? Let me know who's an alpha leader out there. Let me know below, who do you think is an alpha leader? But I want to relate this to business. Okay, so when we're recruiting, and when we're putting our messages out there, what do you think customers are attracted to? Yeah, and who do we want to attract into our businesses too? Yeah, what are we conveying? What qualities do we need to convey to project this leadership role that everybody wants to follow? Okay, we're looking at the alpha aspects, the qualities of an alpha. Yeah, and how do we develop those? Okay, so if I want to attract those people that have the potential to develop into leaders. Okay. I want to, you know, all those people that already have those qualities about them. Yeah. This is what your attractor factor is. If you can convey that to them, and if you have those qualities, you can convey that, and people will be attracted to you. So I would like to do something a little bit more fun now. All right. I want to share something with you now to look at whether you are an alpha, you are a pre-alpha, or a beta. Yeah. So a little test. So next time you go out in public, or can you remember a time where you made eye contact with someone? Okay. Maybe an attractive person. Okay. And did you notice when you broke eye contact? Okay. Who broke eye contact first? Who looked away first? Was it you or them? Yeah. And how did you feel? Okay, in that time, and who held the gaze? Okay, yeah. So, and then I want you to ask yourself, how did you feel? You know, did you think, or were you concerned about whether that person is judging you or not, or what that person thought of you? Yeah, all of these things allow me to know and you to know what type of person you are. Okay, whether you are that person that held that gaze. Okay, you're an alpha. If you looked away first, yeah, you could have the you're a beta, basically. Yeah, you have a state of mind where you're in a beta. If you didn't look away first, then you're kind of the you've got beta and pre-alpha state of mind. Now this is really important because we gravitate to groups of people, you know, like attracts like, and it certainly does. And this determines which groups and tribes we belong to, because of the state of our minds and the state of the people's minds that we come together with. Yeah. So, and this relies on our personal beliefs, our experiences, and many other things. But actually, when we come to those groups, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't care what those people think of us, and we don't care if those people judge us, because we feel that we belong to those groups. Okay, and we'll survive in those groups. And you can you decide which category you fit in, basically. Yeah, you can't force yourself to go into a different category. Yeah, you can't fake it. Yeah, you can't fake being an alpha leader. Yeah, you can't. You know, it's a bit like if you see a poser and you know that they're a poser. Alphas always know that they are a poser. Alphas always know that those people are faking it to try and make it. Yeah. Yeah, they can see through you. So you can't fake being an alpha. Yeah, it doesn't mean to say that you can't develop those qualities, all right, in time with an alpha leader as your leader. Okay. Now, and it is awkward, you know, these things to recognize in ourselves, and it can be awkward. It's you know, an awkward time when we're transitioning from one state of mind to another state of mind. I mean, if you think about when you were a child, when did you become an adult? And that's different to everybody, and it doesn't, you know, isn't determined by age. Yeah, you tell me what these things are determined by, but you can't say somebody is an adult when they turn 15 or 16 or 18 or 21 or 30. Yeah, yeah. And also we what was I going to say? In terms of attracting those people, Oh yes, I was going to say in the workplace is really important too, because like I've had those experiences in the workplace where you've gone into the workplace and you're learning more skills. You've gone on some further training, and you then come across some conflicts with your boss, who's an alpha, but because you're learning and training new skills. There's conflict might start because you're developing the alpha skills, and that can be quite tricky. Yeah, we struggle with that in the workplace in particular. Taking on more responsibility, being more vocal, having more confidence in what we do. Those types of things, it always happens at those times when the conflicts happen, is when we're starting something new, when we're learning something new, we're kind of rising into another state of mind. And that's what's really important to understand. Okay, so I'm going to kind of, I could talk about this for hours, so I'm going to nip it in the bud really. I just wanted you to kind of look at what your attractor factor is, and just get the basics of how we look at alpha leaders, and that we can develop these qualities so that we can attract people to us to recruit more. We can attract the right people to us with those qualities by conveying this in our messages. Now, I know that I'd love for you to, because I've got some of this information from the magnetic sponsoring book that I've got through my company, and I've mentioned this before many months ago. It was Black Friday. That was right. They launched this product, and it was you just needed to pay the postage basically, but they've still kept that within the company, so you just got to pay the postage. No charge for the book. So if you want that, I've put a link up below, above, and you could just go grab and get that, because it goes into a lot more depth than what I'm talking about, and you'll know how to become an instant influencer from reading this book. And even if you're an introvert, there's this single most effective method to get more customers and lead your way. And you can discover what not to do when you're starting up in business or in business, and create powerful ads and a lot more. So grab a copy of that and go for it. And what I'm going to do is just go over some of the chapters in the following months, and just share what I'm taking away from it to you. And that's it. Okay, so I shall see you tomorrow. Let me know what you've taken away from today, and think about what your attractor factor is and how you can convey your attractor factor and who you want to attract into your business recruit. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. As I say, I could talk for hours on this subject, but I won't. Okay, I'll leave you to it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Let me know when you're coming on the replay and where you're coming in from, and I'll give you a shout out. Let me know if you've got any questions, and please share what you think. All the questions that I've asked you tonight, just place below and let me know. Share with everybody your thoughts. Okay, bye for now.